Welcome back to the OREI's YouTube channel. My name is Roberto George, and today with a really cool solution, especially for those that are looking to put their TV right over here and then the audio system up to 100 meters away or 330 feet. Now, this is a HDMI eARC extender that will be able to extend the eARC audio signal or even optical out audio signal over 100 meters away or 330 feet over one single Cat cable. Now, inside the package we will find one power adapter, one receiver and one transmitter. Simple as this. On the transmitter side we will find the power input, an HDMI eARC input, optical input and a Ethernet Cat6 or Cat7 output. And then on the receiver side we will find a power input, HDMI eARC output, optical output and Ethernet Cat6 input. So a really simple kit right over here, but let's check out a real example so that we can understand a little bit better how simple it is to set up and how simple it is to use it. And now with the setup example for the HDMI eARC or ARC extender that is able to pick up the audio signal from ARC or eARC or even optical audio and then transmit it over one Ethernet cable up to 100 meters away to a soundbar, for example, or 330 feet away. Now let's look at the setup that I've got right over here, starting with the transmitter. If we look at the connectivity, I've got one HDMI cable that comes from my TV that has eARC and it will get in right on the transmitter. I also have connected the power adapter on the DC 12 volt, and then in this particular case I've got nothing connected on the optical out, but that's an option instead of HDMI ARC. And we do have the Ethernet cable coming on the Cat out, which is then connected to this cable right over here. Now we can go up to 100 meters or 330 feet. I've got about 30-40 meters of cable here all around and then connected to the receiver. Now in a real life situation this cable would probably go around the walls and so on until it reached the destination, but here for the setup so that we have everything on this room, I've got this setup right over here. Now on the receiver side we have the Cat6 or Cat7 cable coming in where it says Cat in, and then this cable, as you can see, will bring the power. I've got no power adapter right over here, so the power is power over Ethernet. I just plug in the power adapter to this unit and it will power over the cable and power this unit. So this unit will not require to have a power adapter right over here. The only thing that we do have connected is an HDMI cable on the eARC out, which is then connected to my sound bar, and that is it. At this moment, if I press the volume on the sound bar, we do have the sound coming out, which is really cool. And if I do an experience here with you, an experiment to be more precise, so the volume is low so that we don't have any copyright issues, but if I disconnect here the eARC, there we go. At this moment no audio at all, even if I put the volume on maximum. And now if I connect it back again, there we go. It will take about 2 seconds or so and we have audio back, which is a really cool setup just in case we want to have our audio output, in this particular case a Dolby Atmos sound bar, far away from our TV. And one more thing that we can do right over here, if I switch this remote, which is a remote for many devices, and if I press the volume button right over here, we can see that from the TV we've got no audio at all. Now this would be an option. If I was far away I could have audio coming out from my TV and at the same time I would have audio coming out from the soundbar system connected 100 meters away or 330 feet away, and that would be a cool scenario.
Over 3 kilometers high.
There we go. Audio coming out on this really cool setup, which one single cable will bring all that up to a great distance. So a really cool solution for those looking to have their TV on one side, use eARC or optical audio without losing any of the audio formats that, if you haven't checked out, the link will be down below so that you can check out all of them, and then transmit that audio signal over 330 feet or 100 meters away to our audio system, which is really, really awesome. Hope that you enjoyed this solution right over here. If that was the case, don't forget the usual thumbs up right over there, which is really appreciated on this side of the screen. If you still haven't subscribed to the channel, please consider doing it so that you can keep on receiving news, and some of them, even if you are not using right now, who knows that someday in the future you will be able to tell, hey, this situation right over here will be solved by something that I've seen a couple of months ago on the OREI's YouTube channel. My name is Roberto George, and as always, I'll see you on the next one.